I want you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and really look at your life right now. Look at where you are. Look at the results you're currently getting. Look at the daily habits you follow, and then tell yourself with full conviction, I can beat this. I can overcome the struggles I'm facing. I can achieve the results I truly want. I can accomplish the dreams that seem far away. I can do the hard things most people avoid. I can rise above average and do extraordinary things. I will face every obstacle in my path, and I will conquer it. My dream life is waiting for me, and I will achieve it. That's the mindset you need to carry. But if you're being honest, chances are you're not living like this right now. If life is like a giant map, there's a destination marked on it where you want to go. But right now, you're standing somewhere else. You're not there yet. The question is, what needs to change for you to get there? The answer is hidden inside the question itself. You need change. But more than change, you need transformation. Transformation is deeper than just fixing a few habits or adding motivation videos to your morning. Transformation is about becoming a new version of yourself, a version that your old self might not even recognize. Here's the problem. Most people resist this truth. They want the rewards without paying the price. They want the fitness of an athlete while keeping the lifestyle of someone who avoids discipline. They want the bold confidence of risk-takers while staying locked inside their comfort zone. They want to live like an executive, but they procrastinate on basic tasks. But real life doesn't work that way. Transformation isn't about tweaking small routines. It's about rebuilding your identity. It's about creating new standards for yourself. Standards so high that your old self would have found them uncomfortable or even impossible. That's the reason why most people fail. They expect to feel like their old selves while trying to become someone new. They expect new habits to feel natural right away. But legendary achievement doesn't work like that. You must learn to be comfortable with discomfort. You must act like the person you want to become long before you actually feel like that person. A story of transformation. Demosthenes. Let me give you an example that is echoed through history. Demosthenes, the greatest orator of ancient Greece. He wasn't born a great speaker. In fact, he had one of the worst handicaps for someone who wanted to speak. He had a severe speech impediment. His words stumbled. His voice cracked. People laughed at him when he first tried to speak in public. Imagine that. You finally gather the courage to chase your dream. You step forward with trembling hands, and instead of applause, you get mockery. Not just mockery, but your failure becomes a story people repeat and laugh about. Most people would have given up at that point. They would have said, "It's over. I can't do this. My life is ruined." But Demosthenes was different. He looked at that humiliation and decided, I will crush this weakness. I will rise above it. I will not quit. He went to extremes. He practiced speaking with pebbles in his mouth to train his pronunciation. He built an underground study where he could lock himself away and practice for months without distraction. He trained tirelessly, long after everyone had forgotten his failure. Over time, through sheer discipline and relentless practice, he transformed. From the worst speaker in Athens to the man celebrated as the greatest orator in all of Greece. Even centuries later, his name stands as a symbol of transformation through hard work. When admirers asked him about his secret, they expected him to say it was a gift from the gods, or that he had inherited talent from his family. But he said none of that. He credited his transformation to one thing: practice. Relentless, systematic, daily practice. Cicero recorded that when Demosthenes was asked what the 3 most important elements of his success were, he answered, "Practice, practice, practice." That is the heart of transformation. Well, transformation really happens. Now, let's bring this lesson into your own life. What does transformation mean for you? It means creating a system, because motivation and willpower alone are never enough. Willpower runs out. Motivation fades. But a system can carry you forward even when you feel weak. Here's how you build your system. 1. Non-negotiables. Identify 1 or 2 critical actions that directly move you toward your goals. Make them non-negotiable. They happen daily no matter what. No excuses. No bargaining. This is the foundation of greatness. 2. Environment design. Build your surroundings to push you toward success. Remove distractions. Make the right choice the easy choice, and the wrong choice the hard one. Your environment is either your greatest enemy or your secret weapon. 3. Tracking and accountability. Measure your progress. Adjust your system when it fails. Build bounce-back strategies so that a single missed day doesn't turn into a missed week. Legends don't avoid failure. They prepare for it and recover quickly. The power of consistency. Remember this truth. Small, consistent actions create massive change over time. 3 hours of focused effort each day may feel small, but after 90 days, that's 270 hours. After a year, over 1,000 hours. That's when transformation becomes visible to the world. That's when people begin to notice. That's when you separate yourself from the crowd. This is the compound effect. Greatness built from small, repeated, daily actions. Final reminder, systems beat motivation. Consistency beats intensity. Legends are built through deliberate, uncomfortable practice. Your transformation begins not when you feel ready, but when you stop stalling and start doing. As Seneca said, the willing are guided by destiny, the unwilling are dragged by it. So the real question is not, can you change? Because you can. The real question is, are you willing to make the changes required? The choice is yours. Start today.